Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. You hear the music in the background there. I had to play some Destro because it is all about unity and it's all about us together. This morning, we're chatting about the Queen's Hall Gala fundraiser, and it's actually called Together. And I want to welcome the General Manager and the Chairman of Queen's Hall, Mr. Garfield George and Dr. Helmer Hillwig. Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, morning, morning.
Good morning, Ruckus. Happy to be on the Now Show.
So happy to have you guys on the show this morning. Now, I want to start with you, Mr. George. Tell me, what was the impetus for this show? It's the first time Queen's Hall is having such a gala fundraiser. I mean, with you at the helm now as the general manager. Tell me, what was the inspiration for this?
Yes, well, thank you, Ruckus, for having us this morning. And, yesterday I saw on social media, in fact, yourself, pouting your lip, saying how hard it is to be away from, having to do virtual shows because of your current situation. Queen's Hall have been going through this situation for the last 3 years, as with everybody else, the last 2.5 years. And coming out of the pandemic, it has been very rough, especially for the entertainment sector and Queen's Hall by extension. And, we saw an opportunity where, as the pandemic has come to a close, that we can bring our parties together, our partners together, our producers. I mean, in recent time, you've been hearing about streaming and these DJs, but this is an opportunity to have a live concert at the Queen's Hall. We had an opportunity to see how we can do things, not only how we can do things new, but how we can do it different. And therefore, this Together event is going to be different. The first time Queen's Hall having an external concert, which will be in the car park of the Queen's Hall.
All right, Dr. Hillwig, I want to bring you in here because I've heard you say before about the importance of funding the arts and the importance of supporting our culture and our cultural performances and things that support the culture. Why this decision to go with a fete and to raise funds for Queen's Hall?
Where may we going what?
With this fete idea to raise funds for Queen's Hall.
Nou ja, good. Just they say, Queen's Hall, of course, get a government subvention, but also has to make money from its rent. And yeah, over the last 2 years, there was no income from that point of view. So we have to find now creative ways to, create some new venue streams. And but it is also part of a larger picture because it has always been my peeve a little bit that a fantastic monument like Queen's Hall, that at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the evening, we put on the lights, and at 11 o'clock we take off the lights, and then it is dead. Well, Queen's Hall is a fantastic building. It has fantastic surroundings or whatever. So we have embarked on a journey where we try that Queen's Hall is not only the few hours in the night, but that Queen's Hall is a place where things are happening the whole day around. If you see certain theaters in the outside world, then you will also see that how do you call it? There are activities during lunchtime, in the afternoon, and whatever. And that is why we have used also the hiatus. The 2 years, Mr. George has joined us about 2.5 years ago, and he's been a very proactive and a visionary new chairman. He has used the 2 years to create what you call the garden theater. How do you call it? And the garden theater is an idea that, how do you call it? Let's say you go for the day, you want to go and buy some tickets. And the garden theater is almost immediately behind the ticket office. And then at a certain moment, you think to yourself, you know what, let me go for a little drink, or let me go for a little lunch over here. And in the meantime, you hear some music because a little lunch concert going on. And we have also created over there that you have certain pedestals going into the beautiful let's say, garden and the greenery from Queen's Hall, and that you have there a sculpture garden. So you can also say from, oh yeah, I'm taking in a little lunch concert now, and after that I'm going to have a little look at the sculpture garden. Then inside, you know, the lobby of the cruise hall. Now you have there some kind of pictures that we have there for the last 20 years, and they started to fade a little bit. But why not create also that possibility for a little art gallery, where young and upcoming artists can show their artistic expressions.
Yeah. So essentially, what you're creating is a culture hub and a place where people can go to find
exactly,
culture, to find art, and to be able to appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think you guys have.
and a show like this, what we're doing now, this togetherness, that is also to raise funds to make the Queen's Hall I almost want to say 24 hours a day entertainment, artistic, dramatic, theatrical space to go. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Well, I think we're definitely on the right path to making that happen. Mr. George, let me bring you back in. Who are some of the collaborators coming together for Together?
Well,
coming together for Together.
Yes, thanks again. Well, we're looking at it's a real together, as the chairman said, togetherness. We're looking at art together with fashion. So we have Brian McFarlane, who's doing all our decor and so forth. We're having Diane Carlton and Marlon Dodd doing the fashion. It's going to have a fashion element where we're going to have models, including the newly crowned Miss Universe TNT, who our chairman, in fact, was one of the adjudicators at that Miss Universe, which was held at Queen's Hall as well. And of course, we're going to have the grand and live bands, Nishadem and his band, including featuring Ravi B. We're going to have Destra and her full band. We're going to have as well Sharon Phillips and her band as well. Second Star, Ufan Als. I mean, it's a wonderful, full, there's no there's a DJ, but this is a live concert that, I mean, if anything Queen's Hall can do well is have live events. So we want to bring that back, bring everybody together and have this kind of, fusion, if you want to call it that.
How much the tickets costing for this event? Because I feel like you have these mega names, these mega stars, and all these fantastic collaborators coming together to bring forth a fantastic product. What is the cost of this product?
Yeah, the cost of the ticket is $500. And it's really an experience. We call it a gala experience. And some people question, how do I dress for a gala fete? I mean, it's probably the first time you hear gala and fete in the same. It's a real oxymoron. But we want, we want people to dress up, to come out. We haven't been dressing up for a while. We have some clothes in our closet but we haven't worn for almost 2 years. We wanted to take it out, dress up, feel nice, feel comfortable, and come out and enjoy yourself in a safe environment as Queen's Hall, in a relaxing and live entertainment. We would have a part of the ticket you get standard drinks in the bar, but there's also, if you want to, like you, Ruckus, if you want the premium champagne, there's a premium bar that you can purchase from as well. So there's the option for that. And I mean, it's just having a good time and being, getting together with people that you would have, and strangers and so forth, and then having a good time.
I also understand that you guys organize a special at the Bricks Hotel as well.
Yes, there's a special at the Bricks Hotel as well. For that weekend, you can check in on our social media and you can get a special rate at the Bricks Hotel, so you can spend the weekend there as well and enjoy the show.
And the show is on Republic Day itself?
Republic Day, the 24th of September, starts at 6 p.m. And I mean, the show runs from 6:30 right up to midnight. I mean, it's a true concert style. So there's no lag, just come early and enjoy yourself.
Make sure you come early to enjoy yourself. For some of the people who might be interested, is it only strictly standing area? Or is there going to be a seated area? Because, Queen's Hall has a wide variety of patrons.
Yes, well, there's a lounge as well that you can go and have a seat. There'll be cocktail tables all around the water fountain. I mean, it's going to be magnificent. You're going to have, for the elderly, you can come with the young at heart, and So it's really for everybody. It's a safe and respectable kind of event. So it's for everybody.
And parking is available anywhere, or how is the parking situation work? I know
We
if
have
the event is on the
parking
grounds.
at the Boy Scouts facility, and we have some parking at the back, which we call the Garden Theatre of the Queen's Hall. So it's going to be managed properly. We're going to have that signs and security and also the support of the TTPS.
Definitely. This sounds like it's going to be a fantastic time. Now, Dr. Helwig, I understand this is the first fundraising venture of its kind in general for Queen's Hall. What other fundraisers can we look forward to going forward?
Nou ja, goed. Ik bedoel, het is a little bit experiment what you're doing now. Yeah, there are other ideas, and just may say, I think that in the final analysis, the full exploitation of the garden theater, where you can also have lunch and where you can have little fashion shows or perhaps even little lectures or whatever, that all will be an extra generation of income. Also, the idea. I'm originally from the Netherlands. I came in Trinidad in 1983, and I was supposed to stay for 1 year, but I can't find the tickets, so I'm still here. But the only thing what I can say is that in the Netherlands, it was very common to have what you call coffee concerts. And that means that after church on Sunday, so 11:30, you went to a venue and there you had your cup of coffee or whatever. And in the meantime, there was a little baroque ensemble or... now, it is so nice if you can create that here too, that it becomes a fashion that after church on Sunday, hey, let's go to the Garden Theatre in the Queen's Hall. And in the meantime, that's a little opportunity for us to create some money too, because in principle, you have to keep in mind, Queen's Hall is not a producer. Trinidad, Queen's Hall, in principle, is a landlord who get rent for.
So it's a venue for rent,
but not they produce not themselves, and therefore, if you create or produce these kind of coffee concerts or whatever, then you create also an income stream. And we will see how it goes. But especially the manager we have at the moment is a man with an enormous amount of experience also via NCC. I think that we are on the right track.
I would have to agree with you 100% there, Dr. Helwig. Before we wrap, gentlemen, Mr. George, speaking of all the good work that you've been doing, where can we get more information on the concert if people need to get some more info?
Well, you can get information via our website or social media, queenshalltt.com. You can go there and purchase tickets as well. There are tickets at our box office. You can call our help desk. And all those, you can get further information about the event and purchase it and ticket and so forth.
Fantastic. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having us.
Not a problem. Congratulations on this very first fundraising venture. I think it's going to be fantastic. You have
looking forward to seeing you there as well.
Of course. All right, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. All right, we take a quick break, and when we come back with more Inside the Now Morning Show, it's happening on Republic Day. Together, the concert at Queen's Hall, 6 p.m.